What's for dinner, Mommy?
What's for dinner? What's for dinner? I don't know about you guys, but I get asked on a daily basis, Mommy, what's for dinner? In today's video, I put in some of that work for you, and I have 3 dinner ideas I think your family will love. My name is Trisha Rivera. If we haven't met already, I'm the creator of the Rise Up Moms YouTube channel. If today's video is helpful for you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe right down below for more homemaking content. I just appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. Let's get into today's video. The 3 dinner ideas I'm featuring in today's video are all kid-friendly. I think your family will love them. I'm doing taco bowls with cauliflower rice, chicken Alfredo lasagna roll-ups. Trust me, you guys, I know it sounds complicated, but it's actually very easy the way that I do it. And then I'm also doing a Mississippi roast. So we are going like to Mexico, then we're going to Italy, then we're bringing it right back here in the US with the Mississippi roast. Make sure you stick around to the end so you get all of the dinner ideas and dinner inspiration that you need the next time you're asked, Mommy, what's for dinner?
Mommy, what's for dinner?
See? All right, let's cook. One thing I love about cooking in the Instant Pot is it's a one-pot meal and things cook so fast. We're gonna do some taco bowls today. Let's get started. For the taco bowls, you're gonna need 1 onion diced up. Then you'll need 1 red or whatever color pepper you have diced up. This part is totally optional, you guys, but I'm gonna saute up the peppers and onions. You really don't even have to use peppers and onions if you don't want to. I'm gonna throw in some avocado oil, just maybe a tablespoon of that. Let that heat up for a few minutes, and I'm gonna toss in my onion and peppers. So I'm just using some grass-fed ground beef. You can use whatever ground beef you have. So I'm just gonna toss this in there. Okay, so we're gonna layer the flavors now. We're gonna go ahead and throw in our salt, pepper, and cumin and all of our other seasonings. I'll go over it with you guys, but we're gonna throw in all of our flavors right now. Doing about a teaspoon of salt and half a teaspoon of pepper. You're gonna cook the onions and the peppers until the onions have a bit of a translucent color to them. Translucent color, does that make sense? I'm gonna do a teaspoon of chili powder, a teaspoon and a half of cumin, a teaspoon of paprika, and this will just make our own little taco seasoning. Look how good this is looking, you guys. Yum! It already smells like a Mexican restaurant in here. Yeah, that looks really good. So I think we're ready to add in our beef and then salsa, and then we're done. And now you just put in your ground beef and 1 cup of salsa. Break up the beef as much as you can. Cook on high pressure for 5 minutes, then do a quick release, and you are all done. We are gonna do some cauliflower rice. You can do taco shells, tortillas, whatever you want. You can do brown rice. This is so customizable. But we are gonna do cauliflower rice, and I'm gonna do 2 bags of these. Okay. For the cauliflower rice, I'm just cooking it in the cast iron. I'm gonna heat this up with some avocado oil. Then I'm gonna throw this in, and I'll show you guys what I season it with. We're gonna make some taco bowls.
My favorite.
As you can see, the cauliflower rice is really frozen, so what I like to do in order to get it to cook faster is I will go ahead and put some avocado oil on top of it, and I will go ahead and add all the similar seasonings. So I'll do salt, pepper, garlic, and paprika. Have the heat on medium-high. If you find that your seasoning is like not coming out, you tap the bottom to help it come out more. And then I'm gonna add in a little bit of water.
In this stuff?
Like maybe a tablespoon of water. Steam it. I'm gonna let that sit for a few minutes and let that steam up, and then I'll break it up and kind of like brown it a little bit. If you guys haven't seen my last video, I did a pantry organization, and oh my gosh, what a difference it has made. So I'm gonna go ahead and link that in the cards up above or in the description box down below for you in case you're interested in seeing that. For your convenience, I'll make sure to list all of the recipes and dinner ideas I have listed down in the description box below for you. I'll also do a grocery list too. That way you can just print it off and take it to the store and you're good to go. That looks so tasty. Honestly, you guys, they don't even notice that the cauliflower rice is in there, which is what I love about this meal. The flavors are so bold that it really covers up any type of vegetable flavor from the cauliflower rice. It's a great way to get some veggies in when your kids are picky eaters. I'm gonna make us some tasty avocado mash really quick. I'm gonna do 3 avocados, half a teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of cumin, 1/4 teaspoon of paprika. You can use fresh lime if you want, or lemon. I've even used vitamin C powder, but I'm gonna do some lime essential oil, and I'm gonna mix it with a carrier oil first. That way I can add a little bit here and there and see how I like it, so I don't overpower it with lime essential oil. So it's midnight right now and I'm editing the video you're currently watching, and I realized that I totally forgot to show you guys the end result of the Mississippi roast and the chicken Alfredo lasagna roll-ups. Yeah, I just wanted to come on here and apologize. Love you guys, and back to the video. You guys are going to love the Mississippi roast recipe. 1, because it is so good. The flavors are so bold. It is just so tasty. Your family is going to love it. 2, because it makes a ton of food, so you're gonna have plenty of leftovers. And 3, it is a super easy 1-pot meal to make. I'm actually cooking all 3 meals in one evening, so these meals are that easy. Let's go ahead and set our Instant Pot to saute. We'll get our chuck roast, a 3-pound chuck roast. Let that heat up a minute. Do its magic. The reason why I use avocado oil a lot is because it has such a high burning temp. Avocado oil has a 520 Fahrenheit smoke point, and olive oil, if it's extra virgin, has a 420 burn point or smoke point. If you use just plain olive oil, it's 274 degrees smoke point. So this has a really high smoke point to it. Olive oil, if cooked at too high of a temperature, can actually turn into a carcinogenic, which has been known to cause cancer. All right, let's throw in like a tablespoon in there. Guys, shh, don't tell my husband. I'm searing it in the Instant Pot. He swears it gets better flavor on the cast iron, but Mama just wants a 1-pot meal tonight, okay? Sizzle, baby, sizzle. After you're done searing your chuck roast, you're gonna put in 2 cups of beef broth. I'm using chicken broth here because that's what I had on hand, but beef broth is best. Easiest way to cook this meal is to add a ranch packet on top and then you just cook it. But I'm doing my own little ranch seasoning because I think it just turns out a little bit better. So you do 1 tablespoon of coconut aminos, 1 tablespoon of parsley, 1 tablespoon of chives, 1 tablespoon of dill, and a tablespoon of garlic powder, and a tablespoon of onion powder as well. Don't forget your salt and pepper, ladies. Then you're going to drizzle butter or ghee like I did on top of the roast. I did 2 tablespoons of ghee, and this is going to give it a nice buttery creamy sauce. Then you're going to want to put in 1 cup of pepperoni juice and 8 pepperoncinis. This does not make it spicy, it just adds really good flavor. Just cook it on high pressure for 60 minutes and you are all done, Mama. Good job. Here's a tip for you guys. If you're trying to pour roast into a bag, get it into a bowl first without spilling it. Get it into a bowl, then fold it over, and then it holds it in place so when you pour all of your ingredients in, it won't spill everywhere. Now you're good to go. And we're gonna freeze this now. Freeze your meals when you go to freeze your meals. If you have extras that you want to freeze them flat like this in the freezer, and then whenever they're frozen you can kind of like squeeze them in a little bit better. They're not so bulky, and yeah, it's much easier that way. Time for the Alfredo lasagna roll-ups. Just follow the instructions for how to cook your lasagna on the box. For the chicken Alfredo lasagna, I'm just gonna throw in a couple of chicken breasts in my Instant Pot because that's just super easy, and I just put it in there for 10 minutes with some chicken stock and salt and pepper. And then I shred it up really easily. So you just throw it in for 10 minutes and then a 5-minute natural release. To make my own shredded chicken, I just do salt, pepper, and garlic, as well as 1 cup of chicken broth, but you can use water too. The reason why I like to add in extra seasonings like salt, pepper, garlic just for shredding the chicken is because you want to add some layers of flavor. You don't want to wait till the end and then try to add in all of your seasonings then. It's good to add them in layers. That way it has more depth of flavor. And then that's it. You just leave it for 10 minutes. If you're new to the Instant Pot, all you do for a natural release is you let it go after the 10-minute timer goes off for 5 minutes, and it times it right here, so that's 5 minutes. And then you just move this nozzle to the side to where it says venting, and you let the rest of the steam out, and then it'll do like a clicking sound whenever this red little knob goes down, and then you are good to open it. Oh man, don't do that. Time to shred the chicken. If you don't have time to cook chicken, or you frankly just really don't want to cook chicken, you can also get a rotisserie chicken. All you need is 4 cups worth of shredded chicken and you are all set. If you guys wanted to get really fancy, you could totally make your own Alfredo sauce, but I'm just using jar sauce that is dairy free. And you just spoon it into the noodles and put your chicken in and then roll it up. And then you're gonna put some more on top when you're done. You can add mozzarella cheese if you want. I'm making a dairy-free option here, so we didn't have mozzarella. You're gonna bake this at 350 degrees until your sauce is bubbling. Now you know when your family says, what's for dinner? You have a few things that you can make that are easy and pretty quick too. Thank you so much for watching today's video and hanging out with my little family. I love doing these videos for you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content just like this. Love you guys. Bye. High five, moms. Ah! Okay.